If you want to play esports games such as Fortnite, CS2, Valorant, Rocket League, League of Legends, and these type of games, and you want a PC that's already built for you, then this video is going to be perfect for you, because I will show you the top 3 best pre-built PCs for this type of games for different budgets. I will go over a 240 plus FPS on average gaming PC that's under $1,000, then a 360 plus FPS on average system, and last but not least, the most expensive one, a 500 plus FPS on average gaming PC. All the links to these computers will be down below in the description, and I will also show you the level of performance that you can get with these systems in different type of games. With that being said, let's start. With the first system, we have a PC that's under $1,000, and I'm talking about the Victus 15L by HP. This one has the i7 13700, and then you get the RTX 3060 for the GPU. Now for esports titles, the CPU is quite important because these type of games have a higher CPU utilization. So this system with the 13700 will allow you to play at 240 plus FPS on average, 1080p resolution in the games that I mentioned before: Fortnite, Rocket League, Valorant, and games of that nature. 240 plus FPS on average with no issues. So if you want a 240 Hz monitor, this one is great for you, and it's under $1,000. Actually, by the time that I'm recording this video, it's $880. So this is an amazing price for a PC like this one. And if you want to play different type of games, let's say you want to play games like Cyberpunk 2077, Hogwarts Legacy, and more high demanding games in general, you can expect around 80 plus FPS on average when it comes to these type of games at 1080p high to ultra settings. So you are getting not only a great performance for esports titles, but also an amazing performance for high demanding ones. Now, if you want a better performance for any game, or you want to play at 1440p resolution, then I recommend you the AVS Aqua Gaming PC from Amazon. This one is quite more expensive at $1,400, but you get the RTX 4070 for the graphics card, which is a much faster graphics card than the 3060 from the last system. So you can expect well over 90 FPS on average in high demanding games at 1440p high to ultra settings, and then you can expect 360 plus FPS on average in games like Fortnite, Valorant, and the games I've mentioned before, at both 1080p competitive settings and 1440p. This of course will depend on the exact game that you are playing and the settings, but for the most part you can expect 360 plus FPS. Not only that, but you also get 32 gigs of DDR5 memory at 6000 MHz, which is going to be an advantage if you want to do other tasks such as streaming, content creation, and productivity work in general. So for under $1,500 you are getting an amazing system that is not only great for esports titles, but also for high demanding ones at 1440p and 1080p resolution. If you decide to go with a 1080p monitor, you can achieve even higher frame rates with this system. So you can buy a 1080p 360 Hz monitor and take full advantage of that monitor. Now, if you are wondering if this one is worth it over the last one, that's going to depend on two things. First of all, your budget. If you do not want to spend more than $1,000, then just go with the last one. But also, if you do not need 360 plus FPS because you don't have a 360 Hz monitor and you are not really sure if you want to buy one or not, then just save your money and go with the last one. However, if you have a 360 Hz monitor and you have the budget to buy this one, or if you want to play at 1440p, then it is worth it to upgrade to this system compared to the last one. And if you have even more money to spend, you can get more performance, and I'm talking about 500 plus FPS on average in esports games, and I will talk about that in a second. But before doing that, I want to tell you that if you are enjoying the video so far, click the subscribe button and also like this video. It goes a long way, and trust me, it means a lot to me. So if you end up doing that, thank you so much. Now, if you have more money to spend, this is the limit in my opinion for esports titles. I would not buy anything more than this, even if you want to play on the highest frame rates. And I'm talking about the Skytech Eclipse Lite from Amazon. This one is $1,820, so quite expensive for this type of games, but here you get the Ryzen 7 7800X3D, which is the fastest CPU in the entire market, paired with the RTX 4070 Super, which is faster than the RTX 4070 from the last system. Here you also get 32 gigs of DDR5 memory. Now, the main thing here that you need to know is that you will be achieving 500 plus FPS on average in esports games at both 1080p and 1440p resolution. So yes, if you want to play Fortnite, 500 plus FPS on average competitive settings, you can achieve that with this system. And when it comes to high demanding titles, you can play at 1080p very high FPS or 1440p very high FPS, and you can also play at 4K 60 plus FPS on average, or even more if you turn on the upscaler DLSS to achieve higher frame rates. So if you got lost, don't worry, let me recap it for you. This PC is ideal for 1440p 500 plus FPS on average on esports titles and 100 plus FPS on average in AAA titles, for example Cyberpunk 2077 on high to ultra settings. You can also play at 4K down the line if you want to upgrade, and you can also use this system for a 1080p 520Hz monitor. So yes, this system is amazing, but it's quite expensive. However, if you have the money to buy it and you want to achieve those type of numbers, this system is ideal for you, and you can get it from the link in the description. Now, if you are open to building a system yourself, you are going to be getting a better price to performance system, and in that case, I recommend you watching my video about the best gaming PC builds for every budget and every resolution, 1080p, 1440p and 4K. You will have that one in the top right of the screen. Thank you guys for watching, thank you for the support, and I will see you on the next one.